So we know ever since Revenant came out, it was one of the most hated characters on the game. If there was a tier list of bad legends, people would put it all the way up at S tier. But some people hate this legend a little bit too much, and the guy I'm referring to in this video is NRG Rogue. When it comes to hating Revenant, nobody hates this character more than Rogue. If you take a quick glance at Reddit, you could see that the Reddit community tried to cancel Rogue, but why? I'll try my best to go over everything in this video, so like and sub, let's get into it. Alright, to understand why he hates Revenant so much, we need to go back to when Revenant was first released. Back in Season 4, when Revenant was first released, he was insanely bad. Some people even say he had the worst release for a new character ever. When he first came out, he had low profile. If you don't know what low profile is, it's when a legend takes 5% more damage. Also, leg shots do the same amount of damage as body shots. The reason why they add this to a legend is because some legends have a skinny hitbox, so it's harder to hit them. And to compensate for that, they take 5% more damage. Whenever a character has low profile, nobody ever wants to use them. Think about Pathfinder when he got nerfed. Before he got nerfed, he was one of the most played legends, but after he got nerfed, everybody just hated him and stopped playing it. But eventually, Revenant got buffed, they got rid of his low profile and they gave him an extra silence. Also, instead of limiting the distance that Revenant could go in his totem form, they made it so that anyone that uses his ult is on a timer, and that's what made Revenant's totem way better. So let's fast forward a little bit. After the hitbox nerf that they did to Wraith, a lot of people started using Octane. And with the large amount of people using Octane, a new meta was discovered. Some people call it Revtane. It's just a mixture of both Octane and Revenant's ultimate. It gives people a safe way to be aggressive. It's a low risk and a high reward tactic, and that's why it's a big reason why Rogue hates Revenant. So let me show you guys a clip of how broken this tactic is. And if you haven't seen Revenant being used at its full potential, you'll be amazed at this clip.
Land in the door.
Dude.
Land in the door. Go into the door.
Oh my
I'm doing it.
God, dude.
No, dude, I cracked two. I cracked two.
So as you can see, it's insanely broken, especially if you use it with a trident. And also, when these streamers get mad at Revenant, they're not talking about like the average Revenant that you see every day. They're talking about the brain dead Revenants that actually know how to use him to his full potential. But let's jump into the actual point of this video. Why does NRG Rogue hate Revenant and why is he getting cancelled? Or in this case, why was he getting cancelled? So on July 15, 2021, Rogue posted a tweet talking about why he hates Revenant. And he says, and I quote, "If you play Revenant, you admit you suck at the game, especially with how he is now. I don't care if you played it before. I don't care if you dry hump the lore in Apex. Revenant is a complete exploit right now." It's obvious that Rogue was frustrated with the current Revtane meta. I agree that using both abilities of Revenant and Octane gives people a chance to push fights with little to no consequences. Rogue then adds on to that tweet by saying, "And it combined with stream sniping, which if you just watch my last game, fucking unreal, dirty fucking scum players who could never amass the IQ combined to play the game correctly." Unfortunately, I couldn't find the VOD of the stream snipers using the Revtane meta to kill him, but we can kind of understand what he meant. Imagine a group of people knowing exactly where you are and they come flying at you in a totem. 9 times out of 10, you're not even going to hear them because of how broken the Apex Legends audio is, and there really isn't much you can do other than fight back. But when you're a streamer and you come across stream snipers barely go for your teammates, they come after the streamer so they can get a reaction from the streamer. So yeah, we understand why he got mad in this situation. And then Rogue adds on to that tweet once again, but this time he addresses the current audio situation in the game. He says, and I quote, "And thirdly, this is not about the meta or a legend combo meta. This is purely about the fact that audio does not exist and the amount of pointless pushing that is just happening because the players know it would work due to the bugs, stream sniping / audio / Revtane poggers." So why was Rogue getting cancelled? For context onto what I'm going to say, I'm going to show a clip that made him get backlash. So let's watch it.
Dude, 100%. Oh, did I get him? We'll be seeing you, Revenant.
So the people of Reddit are saying that when Rogue killed his teammate, that was insanely toxic. The title of the thread was called, "I've lost any respect for Rogue and he's turned to being this much of a toxic crybaby for just not liking a character." It has over 40,000 likes and a tons of gifs, so you can get a gist of how much people agree that Rogue was toxic. In the comments of the thread, you can see a bunch of people comment on how they unfollowed and how if someone did it to him, that would be wrong. So after the situation went viral, Rogue released a statement over on his Twitter saying it was just a joke. He says that similar things happened to him. He then apologizes for what he did and he justifies it by saying the game was the most frustrating it has ever been, and sometimes anger can get the best of you. I feel like once you're a person with a big platform, you can't be showing your viewers this. Twitch viewers are like a mini version of their favorite streamer. If your favorite streamer is very toxic, then their fan base is probably toxic too. Kind of like the Maximilianus situation. But if the streamer is family friendly or just like a normal streamer, his fan base will most likely be not toxic. So when viewers see their favorite streamer launching people off the map, who knows if they'll end up doing the same. In my opinion, Rogue is not toxic. When he gets frustrated, he ends up saying some questionable stuff. But on the other hand, I believe launching your teammates off the map is toxic, because why make someone else suffer because of how you're feeling? It does not make any sense, but like always, I don't make these videos to show hate to the streamer. I actually enjoy Rogue's content even though he blocked me on Twitter. I'm not mad, but yeah, he does not hate Revenant just because of Revenant. He hates Revenant because of how the current meta is played, and that's understandable. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like and sub. I'm out. Peace.